Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Gary. How we doing today? Hey, Bear. Hey, Leo. This music is gonna fucking destroy me. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Tuesday. Hey, is everything working? I think so. We're just gonna go ahead and dive right in, guys. Do you want a Pomo timer and stuff up? Because I might be able to get that working. Hello. Oh, lovely. Okay, I can see everything. Sort of, Drac. So, I had my eyes lasered. But then I needed glasses because it'd been 15 years. This is a long story. I could just answer you, but I am. Okay. So I had glasses. I love them very much. But they're prescription. And then all of a sudden, as with PRK, when you get this type of laser eye surgery, one day I just woke up and I didn't need them anymore. And so then I was like, oh no, but I still want screen protector eyeball things from when I'm really close to the iPad drawing. So I got these, and they're 80s as fuck, and I love them. Oh yeah, baseball guy. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Thanks, Drac. Welcome in, everybody. Oh my God, Drac, look. Okay, this is the Olive Den, right? Well, technically, yeah. And you guys were over here. Here, I'll show you. That's the map you got, Drac. And that's the whole area. So we're gonna work on it. And that's not even the full. Oh my gosh, Leo, thank you so much for 82. I love the art streams and the Red M project looks very promising. Bro, you don't even know. Sunday. Mark your calendar. We're gonna do a bonus stream on Sunday. Assuming all goes well. The premiere of The Lost Second has me hooked, and I love all the characters. I'm also super excited for the Song of Heroes show this week. I know, me too. Oh my God, premiere. We're not thinking about it right now. We're not thinking about it. We're just going to draw, and everything's going to be fine. I thought the bottom middle says Manhattan. No, it says Matarsh. Okay, so we're actually going to... So what we're trying to do is Sister Berry was originally working... Hello. Sister Berry was originally working on this map and then lost her file. So this is actually a screenshot of her file that she was working on before she lost it, and then just was like, I've lost all steam because I lost all my work. We have this, obviously the finished copy of just this section, but we lost everything else. So I'm going to just start from scratch. I'm going to draw over what she's done here, and I'm going to give her the line work. So hopefully she's inspired to continue working on it, you know, if she wants to. Otherwise, I'll just keep working on it. But yeah, we need to make some corrections here in terms of sizing and stuff like that. So I'm going to be referencing the finished, completed version of this section that we had before quite frequently. But that's the plan for today. We're just going to chill and do that. So I hope you guys are down for a chill map making stream. It was between this or Thialis. I wasn't sure. Thialis. I even said my own consonant wrong. Not wrong, just in common. With the TH sound instead of the F. So yeah. That's what we're going to do today. So I hope you're ready. I don't know if I should start over here where I know I already have oh my God, you guys, look at it. Look at it. You know, hold on. Look at it. Holden Hall, Gull Lookout. Okay, are you guys ready for the nerd? I don't know if this is going to ruin it for you or not. But I'll tell you anyway. Okay? I'll tell you anyway. So you remember how I was like, oh, you can just like go around all of this map and my childhood is in here, or just like things that are nods to my childhood. Beaconsale is Beckinsale, bro. That's a reference to Kate Beckinsale. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Any other ones. Tidon Tip. Tidon Tip is from, oh God, what's the name of the, Iria. Tidon Tippity! Like, there's just a bunch of these littered throughout here. Where is Rose Wills, which is a reference to Roswell? Rose Swells, which is a reference to Roswell. Oh my God. It's so good, guys. It's so stupid, but it makes me very happy. So there's a bunch of these in here. Sandman's Bluff. Obviously, that's a reference to John Sandman. Eerie is my favorite anime. Yeah, so Tidon Tip is from Tidon Tippity. Oh, God. So, yeah, I gotta head out. Okay, see you later, Drac. Thank you so much for stopping by. What is this map for? So this, I ran a show in this world. So I'm just trying to finish them. Just trying to finish the map. This world building, which is one of my favorite things of all time. And this is actually, I think my Gollum story takes place in here. Potentially. It could also maybe take place down here as well. It could also take place on a totally different continent. This is one of, I think, 4 or 5 continents on this side of the planet. And then Mirth takes place on the other side of the planet, which has a whole other map that we can work on another day. But yeah, this is a huge undertaking. This one's pretty ridiculous. And obviously, like, you know, the work that went into this from Sister Berry is just like on another level. It's beautiful. I love it. So we're gonna try to do it justice as we finish the map here. As you can see here, it looks like, so after she did this, she went through and then made some kind of corrections, I think. So I need to ask her if she wants me to follow, you know, this map. Let me look and see here. How she did this. What are you doing? Oh, right. Okay. I see. It's tilted a little bit. That's all. Is it? Oh, really? Really? Is there a way to not snapping off? Turn snapping off. Or whatever this is. Can I just very gently? Okay, there we go. Oh my God. Okay, I see. She's adjusted the size of everything, it looks like. Well, she's done more than that. We'll just have to do our best, guys. Oh, is this that? It's a screenshot and I've blown it up, but that must be that's Port Moose right here. Right there. You see it? Okay. Bam, baby. I got it. Kind of. We'll go via Port Moose. Oh, Jesus. Fuck off, you. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Sorry. Pardon my language. It's going to be a chill art stream. Uh-huh. Sure. Not with this music going, you know what I mean? Whose idea was it to listen to the fucking soundtrack? Mine. Okay, I see. That'll have to do, I think. Yeah, that seems to be lined up pretty well, actually. Yeah. Look. That's really close. See? Look at the mountains and even the trees and the lake here. Okay, that's pretty close. So we'll do that. Except what's over here, happening over here? I see. It was just unfinished. Okay. Hey, man, that's pretty good. I'm going to try to get... Oh, you fucker! How do I undo? Jesus. Reset. Okay. Might, thank you so much. How's everybody handling the snowstorm? Oh, you motherfucker. Oh my God. So close. Okay, that's good enough. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. Now, let's figure out what line we want for the line art here. Not that one. That's too big. I can't remember what we used last time. I don't know if it was... I do think it was one of these, right? Oh, that's fun. No, that's going to be a nightmare. I liked 8. Ooh, calligraphy. Ooh, that's too clean. That might work. What do you guys think? I kind of want to go for a little bit of a messier look, but then also Sister Berry probably doesn't want to have to redo any line art. Oh, I like that. I don't care. That's the one. That's the one. This music is going to destroy me, dude. Can we listen to one that's not devastating? Was this whole campaign fucking devastating? I think it was. Okay. All right. I don't know where to start, so we're just going to start. We'll start up here, I guess. What do you guys think? Left to right? We'll go over here to Hild's Watch. Man, the lore behind these places is so exciting, too. Hold on. This is just a screenshot, but I just want to make sure. Okay, there we go. We got to do the best with what we've got, guys. And all we have left is the music is making me sad. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find one that's not devastatingly haunting. Do we want to do... Oh! You guys remember this? Ah, Spoonie! Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We have a... We'll listen to this for a little bit. We have a D&D game today at around 2 o'clock. Like 2 in the afternoon. That's right. That is correct. My brain is working. So we're just doing some map making here. Oh God. We're just doing some map making, as you can see, until it's time to do that. Welcome in, welcome in. I have a picture of you. Oh, that's right. That's right, because I didn't have my cam up when I was walking around. Yeah. Okay, let's do the time warp again. That's looking incredible so far. Ah! Thank you, Green Jade. I can't take credit for a lot of it. My sister did it and then lost all her work and then was like, I'm devastated. I lost all my line work. So what we're going to try to do is go in and recreate it for her. And then also if she's still devastated and does not want to continue working on it, that's okay. We will continue working on it. So we're working off of a screenshot. So we took the screenshot, we blew it up. So the lines are kind of not the best, but we do still have this original piece here, which looks like that finished. But again, we want to go in and get the line work. So yeah, we're going to go in and try to recreate it here. And she did, That happened to me recently with a project of my own. Yeah. And what's crazy is like nothing is stamps. She did it all by hand. It's all her own, like, you know? Ooh, like, and the other thing too was like I said, well, I'll just go in with, you know, like I'll buy some stamp assets and I'll just go in with some town stamps. And she's like, no, I want to draw everything. Like I want the architecture to be different for say like Glengower, then I want it to be at Sandman's Bluff, you know, or Holden Hall. Like she really went through and did different building types for each. Hey, there's the Walking Wood. And I need to put a pathway for the Walking Wood because I think it went like all the way down here through Glengower. Anyway, so that's what we'll be doing today. These islands are not finished, so we'll have to do those too. Okay, cool. Whoa, map. I know. That's what we're doing today. That is what we're doing today if I can get up the courage to start. Okay. I don't know how we're going to do this in a way that doesn't feel weird. I need stabilization because my hands are shaky. So that will help. It looks like she's got two things overlaid here. So I guess what we'll do is I'll go through and I'll kind of do a rough, ooh. And then we'll see if she digs it. Because what I did for the other map was I literally just did a blob and then refined said blob when I was done. But she's like fully fucking crazy, dude, in that she was, she like had the continent together and then split it apart. So all the lines like matched up and then eroded over time. She was going full crazy on it. So what I'll do is I'll maybe do like a rough outline first and then I'll send it to her and I'll be like, is this cool? And then I'll go in and I'll clean it up for her after. That's a nice little blob. Okay, this is less terrifying than I originally thought it was going to be, so we're good. Might switch brushes here. I also think this, like, the file size of this is pretty cool. Whoa! Thank you so much. Holy crap. Oh my god. Holy crap. What the fuck? Thank you very much, Spoony. What are you doing? Thank you. Holy crap. Might be a sketch layer. Yeah, somebody woke up and chose violence. Thank you. Also, that is an incredible username that I refuse to call out, but it's pretty good. Holy crap. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What the fuck? Oh my god. Trying actively not to vomit. Okay. Well, okay. I can't breathe. I'm wondering if I should change this line art because it's very thin when we zoom out. That's the other thing. This canvas size is ridiculously huge. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, guys? Okay, so we want to follow. Yeah, there we go. That's a better line. Spoony, thank you very much. I have to turn my fan on. We have to turn our little fan on so that I don't sweat to death. Okay, you guys can't hear that, right? Or can you? You probably can. Let me angle it down a little bit. There you go. Now you can't, right? We're all in the clear. Yeah, okay. I think this is the size line that she wants. Oh, what have I done? I didn't want to do that. Oh no, now I've lost the line size. Popping in to thank you for the sub. Now I must go to work. Okay, geometry, have a good work day at work. Thank you again, Spoonie. My God. I'm actually gonna 1 second here. We're gonna call Sister Berry real quick. This probably isn't gonna ring or anything for her. So I don't know if she's gonna answer. Hello? Hold on, I'm live on the internet. Don't dox yourself. Are you there? Hello? Wait, what? Are you there? I cannot hear anything and I don't know why. Maybe because you're not saying anything. Are you saying anything? Oh, yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me? I'm an idiot. First of all, I'm live on the internet and I'm an idiot. I called you from my phone instead of on my computer. I'm an idiot. Could you do me a favor though and open the stream and tell me if this line art size is okay? I'm doing your line art for you for Din. And I need you to choose the pencil size. Okay. And then I have a couple follow-up questions for you. Yeah. I don't know which song this one is, so I'm going to put this on. Okay. Yeah, so I'm coming through here and I've got the option for the thicker line, I think, is the one that you were doing. And then the other option is a thinner line, but also I could switch that. It doesn't have to be that pen. I can do a different one.
Water land border and then a thinner line for everything inside. So
okay. So sorry, I don't know why I called you on my phone instead of on the computer, but okay, thicker line for the water line and then thinner for the land, you said? So this thin one for the land then.
Oh, like I would use a thinner one for landmarks and like the rivers and stuff.
Okay.
I would use the thicker one to between the land and the water, the ocean land mass.
Okay. So then I've got that right then. Okay, and then follow-up question. So this is the screenshot of the line art that you were doing, but then here's what we have, I believe, the finished version of what we've got here for this corner, this section. I've lined it up pretty well, but it does look like you came in and made some changes. So which one do you like better? The screenshot or the final? Because I'll trace the final if that's the one you want.
Oh, definitely the final.
Yeah, okay. And then
definitely the final.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some stretching that I had to fix when I was piecing it together from 6 different things.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so then final follow-up question. Do I need to increase the canvas size in this section because right now it gets cut off?
That was more stretching, yeah. So
okay.
Go with the base.
Yeah, okay.
I think rather than the final.
Yeah, I agree. I think probably like once we get around here, I'll switch to the other one. Okay, that is what I wanted to know. Thank you so much.
That was the result of switching all this.
Yeah, I saw it actually. There was a layer where it was just like warped and stretched. So, okay, cool. Okay, I love you. Thank you for answering. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I don't know why I called her on my phone, guys. Just habit, I guess. Okay, so we have answers, which means we are using the thicker one for the continent, and then we'll go in with like a thinner line for rivers and things like that. Okay. That's exciting, which means we can go in and I'm actually just going to make a new one real quick. Because this is our... Yeah, okay. I think the problem with, working so zoomed in here. Oh, I need more stabilization, huh? My hand's too shaky. Yeah. Oh my God, really, Peebs? Yup. Seems like. The problem with, working so zoomed in here is I actually don't know if these little details, like, will translate. Because when you zoom all the way out, that's crazy. I mean, but also it's kind of cool. I mean, we'll learn, right? This is our first real big... Hold on. Oh, is that all the layers I get for this file size? Sure is. Okay. We have to be so careful with this, you guys. That's okay. I was just doing line art. All right. I really want to test some more brushes, I think. Do we want to do pencils? Oh, a pencil drawn map. Oh, I kind of love that. Does she want me to do that, though? Girl, can I use pencil, or do you want it to be super clean? We could try the textured pencil. Oh, that's beautiful, but probably not. I'm just waiting to see. Oh, focus timer earned 18 tickets. Mergs and I are doing this like co-working program. Ink. Okay, she wants ink. Okay, ink it is. I think we were doing... Oops. Guys, I don't even remember which brush we were using. Do you? Oh, yeah. Art 8. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Okay. So follow-up question, Sister Berry. First of all, is this not? Yep. Okay, there we go. Follow-up question. I'm going in and I'm following the lines as best I can, but then also kind of adding in, is something like this going to translate when we zoom all the way out like that? Do you want me to go that crazy? Or do you want me to chill on the blobs? Do you want me to calm down? Okay, here we go. This is a lot more intelligent. Thank you. I cannot hear you, though. Can you hear me?
It's because I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hold on. I can't hear you for some reason. Okay. Try now.
Here's an answer for you.
Okay. Oh my God. That's beautiful, dude.
Does that answer your question?
Oh, yeah. Do it again. I was more looking at the art. Yeah. Okay. So do that then is what you're saying. Do that then is what you're saying. Okay. Got it. I'm on
It's
it.
kind of the reason why I had to stitch together 6 different things, because
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to zoom in and have the detail.
So so this is the continent lining, though. Are we satisfied with this line art size or style? Do you want me to change it?
I don't like that it doesn't have
Yeah, like look at yours.
variation.
Yeah.
In depth, just because I stylistically prefer that.
Mhm.
I don't remember what pen this is, though.
Yeah. It must have been one that we had in common. Oh, what about this one?
I lost your stream. It stopped when I started browsing your stream. It stopped when
Oh
I
no,
started browsing
you're gonna mind hole yourself.
It stopped
Oh
when I
no,
started browsing
you're gonna mind hole yourself. Okay, hold on. You're gonna mind hole yourself. Okay, there we go. Okay, how about this one?
Yeah, I like that one better. It's got more of the ink bleed of a real ink. And are you using a mouse?
No.
Okay, so then you should be able to adjust pressure sensitivity so that it actually has variation.
Oh, I love that one. Oh, shit. I'm just drawing straight on the original image. That's not what I meant to do, guys. That's not at all what I meant to do. Maximum of 4 layers with this canvas size, which is crazy, but it's fine for line art, right? My only issue is, do you see how pixelated the brush is versus the other one? Like, I think that brush is not meant to be blown up to this size. So let's actually look and see. We might have a brush in here that will work. No. All the work that goes into this is like mostly just deciding fucking brush size. How about we try the calligraphy one? But then don't make it huge. No, I think she's really looking for like a kind of like a little bit of that. Sorry, guys. We're just trying to figure out what pen to use, because this is going to determine a lot. Oh, I think that one's okay. Sanderling was the one that we originally looked at, but it's so pixelated. Hold on. Let me move this so I can actually see. I'm so sorry. It's pixelated pretty zoomed in, you know what I mean? And I don't know if we can fix that with the brush. Is that something that I can change? Rendering, maybe? Does anybody know? Does anybody have experience with this kind of thing?
You can only change the pixelation.
Jesus Christ, I did not realize I was still in the call.
Sorry, my iPad died.
The way I was like, does anybody know how to help me? And you're in the call. So I like this a lot, but again, it's pretty, zoomed in. It's pretty pixelated. I don't know if we care. This is the size I think that we want it to be ultimately, but canvas size wise. I wonder if I could do... Oh, wow, that looks great.
It doesn't. It was the first attempt, but this is the size that I'm working on.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Speaking of detail,
Yeah, exactly. So what I can try to do... Oop. I'm going to try to find a brush that doesn't do that. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. What about that? I don't know if you can see that. Ooh, maybe not. I'm going to try dry marker 1. And then we'll just shrink the size here. Yep. That's still pixelated looking though. I guess they all are when you really zoom in. So, okay. Well, the one that you liked was... Oh God, I've already forgotten. Sanderling, I think. Yep. Okay, that's the one I'm going to do. Okay, perfect. I am going to... Oh my God, that's so cool. Do you want me to put that up on the stream?
If you want, I don't really care.
Yeah. Well, I was telling them... Hold on. I was telling them that you were working on a physical version of the map, like analog style here.
Yeah, this was a proof of concept, actually, because I wanted to, like, mess with brush sizes on the pen that I was using. So,
Oh my gosh, guys, look. So I've accidentally done it so that it is flipped the wrong way. Hold on. There you go. She's working on an analog version of the map, which is super fucking cool. Cool, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fuck off and draw. I love you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. That's so cool. I know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna line art now. We're gonna commit, and if we change our minds and want to do something different another day, then that's fine. And we will just do it another way. Okay. Am I on the right layer? Nope. We are now on the right layer with the right brush. She's got to tell me what brush she was using, because I see what she means, where on hers it will be like, depending on how much pressure she was putting down, the line is stronger, and it just looks really cool. What in the Yanni are we listening to? You know? It's 1997, right? Is anybody else having a moment of like, oh yeah. Or David Arkenstone? I actually have no idea what this original shape was because you can't really tell. So we'll do that. Oh, wait. It looks like it goes all the way up here. Oh, I see it now. Today is for meditative line art. Exactly. What are you doing, Peebs? Cool. Ooh. I'd love to work that zoomed out. So maybe we increase that a little bit. No piece of land looks like that. I feel like no piece of land looks like that either. But hopefully we can clean it up. I have no idea what this is supposed to look like. Anyway, how's everybody doing with the snowstorm? Whack was telling me that he had a bunch, but it was like basically for him, it was kind of done around 4 p.m. Booster Greg got kind of like nabbed. Tons of people that we know were like, holy crap. That's some crazy storm stuff happening. So don't let me lose track of time. I put Moby on last night. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a blast to the past here. The Play album, or 18, or Everything is Wrong, or woo, been pretty good. Crazy that I've just started listening to Kingmakers. Oh, really? Really? Okay, hold on. Let's go through here. I don't know what the bean trick is in regards to map making. Okay, so now we're getting to the point where I need to there we go. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to know what is ours and what's not ours. And what a throwback. Yeah. Well, even crazier is I don't think you guys ever saw the full area. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. So Kingmakers took place here. Just in this area. Just fun and exciting. Throw beans down for landmass. Oh, I think I did the other day when I was just, I guess, not beans so much as eggs. But yeah, I was just throwing like little circles down. Blobs, really. And then I would go in and kind of redo the edges here. What is happening here? Listen, bitch, you need to help me out because I cannot draw a straight line to save my fucking life on here without a page to place my hand on, like old school sketchbook style. I need assistance. Oh, I think she means literal beans. Oh, well. The fuck? What do you think this is, Costco? I'm sorry. That's not even that funny, but it got me. What do you think this is, Bulk Barn? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm absurd, okay? Bulk Barn is so Canadian, yeah. Yeah, do they have Bulk Barn in the US? You guys even do bulk groceries, right? I think your bulk grocery buying is Costco. Surely you guys have Bulk Barn, right? Surely. Only at Costco. Ooh. Rather, ew. Oh my God, I'm digging the meditative line art. This is the tits. Sorry, I do not. Man, I'm loving how chill and relaxing this stream is. Tits. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's fucking go. Guys, I am so excited. Oh, God. For just a million things happening. We've got it's Tuesday, which is very exciting. And I feel so crazy calling it that, but it feels silly not to. That's like the perfect meme. We've got a new premiere on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we have something very cool happening. Surprises, surprises. Also, if you guys didn't see, like, Spoonie, you came in, those are the developers of Blackwater that we were walking around showcasing, looking at. And there's not a lot more I can say at the moment, but give them a follow because their fucking work is art as well. Whoop. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Oh no. Have we progressed to the part of making noises while we draw? Wait, what's this? Water? Yes, water. What spurred on the map making? That is such a good question. Coming off meds and not really feeling like I have the brain to, to play a game. So I was like, hey guys, why don't we draw? And also just, I've always loved map making. Oh yeah. And then, oops, we got to clean that up. I've always enjoyed map making, or world building rather, and maps. I think my sister and I used to do that when we were little. So that's, first of all, that's super fun. But then also knowing that we've got a couple of different situations where we're going to be needing to do that, right? Like Fialis, for the world that Whack Brad and I are working on. I'm going to have to do that. And then also realizing in the last couple of years that I have aphantasia. And how having a map of the world that I'm writing in is incredibly helpful to me. So then I was like, oh, cool. So why don't we build my Gollum world, which I have a little map for started already. But also when I was writing that story, I was like, it'd be cool if possible if it can actually just fit in this world I've already made. And I think that it could. So, we just have to figure out where. I'm sorry I added that little divot there, Sister B. I just wanted to say that I love the Red Dead 2 server thing you're working on. It looked incredible. Sunday. Mark your calendar. Sunday. Assuming nothing disastrous happens, there will be a bonus stream on Sunday regarding that secret project that I cannot tell you about yet. Mark it. I will have post GM brain as well, which I'm looking forward to. Oh wow, that's looking good, man. What the fuck? That's looking great. Post premiere? You're crazy, I know. I know I am. I know. Crazy Kingmakers is so big, yet it feels like we saw so little of it. Well, we did see so little of it. Also, this is only one continent out of... I don't even think this is the big one either. Which it might be now. I might be changing it so that it is now because this is crazy. On this side of the world. And then on the other side of the world is some crazy shit also that I'm very excited to work on. But the other side is where Mirth's world is, or where he's from is. Kesh. Oop, is that a Pomo timer? Isn't Tidal Blades on the other side of that world? Well, no, because Tidal Blades is not my IP, so I say this all the time. But when I originally wrote the concept for the story of Tidal Blades, it was, yes, it did take place on the other side of the world. But when it came time to run Tidal Blades, I was like, my system's not done enough. Nowhere near done enough for me to run the game that I want to run. And then I saw the Tidal Blades system and I was like, oh my God. Clearly we were both inspired by Chrono Cross. So I will just remove some parts from the story, change it around a bit. So that it matches the world of Tidal Blades. Oops. But yeah, in my headcanon, there's a story that's somewhat similar. Probably. Or a legend, at least, of heroes. Because I think there are some, like, key elements that probably would not be present in the Sulez version. So... the world is actually called Sulez Theria, but only because half of the world goes by Theria, and the other half goes by Sulez, because they don't really know each other exists yet. There's like a huge, very large mountain range that splits the world in half. That for a while, for a long time, before airships are made, they think is impassable. They think it's the end of the world. But then one day, airships from Sules fly over and hit the continent Anatheria. And then they realize each other exists, which is dope as shit. I always thought it would be neat to do that campaign. To do like an explorer's campaign. Okay, we're a little... Yep, okay, I was like, we're getting to the old one now. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch that up. Okay, my bad. Was not even paying attention to what I was doing. So we need to erase. The concept was, yeah. Okay, hold on, let me... We gotta go back through here and fix all of that. Please hold. My bad. I was just so into the line art that I didn't realize we had approached new map space. Fuck. Oh, this is the water, I think. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this. Get someone who's good at map making to play as a cartographer and get them to do a journey map. That's technically, that's so funny that you say that. Because I actually, the character, I have a PB-like character. Self-insert that is literally just a map maker. Our cartographer. In Suikoden 2, there's a character named Templeton who you can recruit, who basically does that. He joins your party. He doesn't fight. What am I looking at exactly here? Oh, okay. This is a river. Okay, I'm so confused. Oh, this is the split, right? This is where it ends. This is Vailden, and then switches over to the other. Okay, got it. All right, so I am going to do, just for me, for my own brain here, we're going to do river line art. At least I think that's what this is. Sister B, are you still in here? I think that's what that is. Might be gone. For now anyway. Let's go back to this one. Let's switch our color. Back. Yeah, what? Okay. This is a river. Here's your original. Oh, I see. Yep. So this is the original. Is that a big lake? Or was that the separation between Vailden and other country or section? I think it's a river and then it splits into the other zone, right? The territory. Yeah, it looks like it. And it looks like it goes all the way up as well. Hold on. Looks like you have the river going all the way up. Yeah, there's Freyward. Yeah. I think that is what I'm looking at here. I'm almost positive. Hey, Swift, thank you so much for 74. Hold on. I'm scrolling up here. Sorry, guys. I'm lost in the map making. I know it's not a novel concept, but I don't think many RPGs put into the idea that not everyone calls the world the same thing. Yeah, exactly. That's why I did that. I thought it would be super neat. What do different groups call each other and why? Is it positive, negative? Yeah, I kind of love that. Yes, that's a river. The land on the other side is Camber. Okay, cool. I thought so. All right, neat. So, neat. Okay, cool. All right. So, so now what I want to do is hide that one, and we're going to do line art over the finished version here. Oh boy, this is exciting. The map depicts the border of Pardland with Blakeguard and then stops. Yeah, okay, cool. Listen. Right now, Sanderling. I need your stabilization to go crazy. Do I want to do the pressure stuff? I don't know what all of this taper, I think, is what we want, right? Pressure. Oh God, maybe I don't want to mess with any of that. Maybe I don't want to do anything yet. I just need a little bit more help with the river line, right? Yeah, there we go. That looks so good. Okay, so I'm actually gonna... Why are you doing that? Oh, right. Okay. Oh dear. Is that because I did the river? Oh no, I'm just on the wrong layer. You fucking ninny. All right, it's fine. We're fixing it right now, guys. Fixing it right now. Because we can only have 4 layers on this map. So we have to be pretty careful. What we do here. Ooh! Yeah! Bitch, I got you. Yeah, that's why I did that, actually. Naming it something different, you know? Like having the idea that, you know, there's... because originally it was called Soulez. And then I was like, oh, I kind of really like the idea that, you know, there's a crazy event that happened that, you know, the continents are in the sky. Like, there's this gravitational event and the planet's polar locked, and yeah, there's just some cool stuff happening over there. And then I was like, I also, what it started originally as, and I'll tell you exactly what I wanted. I was like, okay, I want to build my own world for my games. And what I want is I want to be able to play high fantasy, you know, with like elves and Lord of the Rings vibes and shit. And then I also want to be able to play Chrono Cross. And what's the best way for me to do that? Split the world in half, because I don't want to be making multiple worlds with multiple rules of magic and shit like that. So let's split the world in half and block it off from each other so that I can have my elves and high fantasy. And originally I was like, oh, I'll just do continents that do that, you know? I'll just have like a high fantasy style continent, like Din, for example. And then it just like morphed into so much more than that. I realized like, oh, well then the people over here, if they don't know that they exist over there, then there's no way they both call it Sulez. I mean, maybe magic exists. I can do whatever. I can have it be that, you know, both sides found fucking writing or, you know, something implying that the place is called Sulez, but it was way cooler to be like, okay, well, on this side of the world, they call it Sulez, and on that side of the world, they call it Theria. And then when they realize each other exists, they're like, well, let's not fight. How about Sulez Theria? I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. We're so zoomed in. Amateur mistake. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I have no idea what I'm looking at. All right. I have this grand plan to redefine some of my settings as individual parts of a Dyson swarm. Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming, what is a Dyson swarm? I'm assuming it's similar to a Dyson sphere. Which they use something similar in the Expanse, I think. I think they actually might do the Dyson swarm in the Expanse. I'm curious as to what some of these songs are that we haven't listened to in a long time. What's this one? Nice. Okay, we're going to jam to this one for a bit. This soundtrack for this show was one of the craziest. One day I will go back and I will do another like game in Din and we'll be able to use the OST again. Oh, I'm wondering if I should do, because we're just doing the land outline. Yeah. It's like an asteroid belt, essentially. The first D&D game I played in the GM made a world that was on the back of basically an eldritch horror that flew through the astral area. Yeah, that's crazy. That's super fun. Yeah, like I kind of want what's crazy is, and this is the way it always is when you're creating things and, you know, working on stuff. But I was like, oh, I want to be able to, you know, do traditional high fantasy, and then I want shit like you live on the back of a fucking turtle. And then the more I worked on Din, and the more I built this world, I was like, oh, I just will always merge those concepts together. Like, we've got the walking wood here, and just the idea that the reasons why magic works a certain way here versus elsewhere is pretty fucking cool, you know? And some of that really is kind of touched on in Kingmakers, just a tiny bit. But essentially, we've got a polar locked planet that was, I believe, struck, right? Well, this is what they believe happened, right? Kingmakers kind of really determined what actually happened from a macro scale. But called the wound, right? They call it the wound. I'm wondering if I should not do that stuff on this one. If we should just do the outline. Or if I should just do it all. Let's just do the outline, and then, because I know we only get 4 layers, but once we do, yeah, we'll do the outline, and then I'll go in and I'll do the other stuff on a different layer. Sorry, I was thinking out loud to myself here. So we basically have this like polar locked planet, right? And then we have a tidal locked, yes. Which is the same thing, isn't it? Did I fuck up and say the wrong thing? I'm too dumb for this. I think polar locked could also be tidal locked, but I don't think that tidal locked means that it's polar locked. Or it might be the other way around. Anyway, so what I'm saying is we've got this planet that's like tidal locked, and there's this big fucking gaping hole through the ground, through the planet, right? Or rather, you have this like on one end of the world, you've got this big wound, gaping wound where things are, you know, being pulled into it, being sucked into it, and directly on the other side is it being pushed out. So that's actually why on Sule's side, the continents are lifting up into the air. They're like being pushed out gravitationally. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking neat. And then there's also like, you know, rules of magic and how to cast magic and how it'll interact differently depending on what side you're on. Which is crazy. And it's especially crazy because a lot of like what happened in Kingmakers, right? And poor old, our poor little king who thought a lot of what happened was his fault. And it like, yes, he was responsible for the desiccation, but like not in the way that they all assumed that he was, you know? Interesting stuff. It's fun to world build like that. So yeah, and I think Stevie sent me, because I had commissioned Stevie as well to work on some concept art for Sules. And I was telling her about actually I think it's used in the Genesis. It was used as an example. Fun little lore that you didn't know until today is that in the Genesis, when we did the art funding for that, in the slide that shows the concept art, there is art that Stevie did of Sules where the planets are held together by chains because they go up like a small incremental amount every year. They lift up into the air a little bit more, and they're held to the ground by these massive chains, and they're held to each other by these massive chains. So fun stuff. Fun little stuff. Okay. Truthfully, I'm realizing I don't know if I need to, we don't necessarily need to do all of this line art because we have it. I mean, I will do it, but I can do it last. And now we'll come down here. And I do think we need to... Right. Okay. Got it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick to this line art here. But it's right around here where things get a little, yeah, here we go. A little tricky. So what I'm going to do... And we know we want to keep the original. Or the final. So, but I can't tell. Sister B, are you still in here? I'm just wondering how she wants to handle this, this little area over here. If she just wants me to follow this line and then move this down, or does she want me to just combine them essentially and go, okay, the line, it's just lower. There's a bigger C. Because there's like, I do like the idea that you could essentially line it up. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Hey, Sister B, do we want to do in this section here, because I love the way that everything's done here, and I think you do too. Do you want me to essentially just go, once I get to this line, I then do this? Or do you want me to move this stuff down a little? Try to warp the bottom layer to fit the top one. I can't do that. I'm at my max layers, but that's okay. What I will do is I will do this and I'll make it a little bit bigger and I'll move it down. Because I think that you ended this down here because we knew we were going to work on this later. So I don't even think that this line down here is quite right. So I don't need to, right? Like it's that right there. I might need to make the canvas slightly bigger to the right then, if you want me to do that. It might be pretty dangerous. Let's try it. Oh God. Oh my God, that canvas is huge. Are you kidding me? There's no way it needs to be that large. Is it going to kick a layer off? Are we good? All right, we're good. Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe we're working at this resolution. Okay, we are crazy. All right, so I think what I'll do then... What? Bitch, excuse me. Okay, I was like, there's no way I did all that line art today. No, bitch, you did not. Okay, so, however, that does mean that potentially, if we go and we do in this bottom area, then I can move and warp the layer once we've already done the line art. Okay. Okay. So, so we'll do that. We'll come back in here. We'll go here, right? This is the layer we're working on. Yes. Okay. For the love of the game. Yeah, we're crazy, man. We're crazy, but I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so we're going to go through here and we're going to tackle the bottom of the continent now. And that's a river, so I will tackle that. Hold on, I'm just realizing something here because I am going to want all the river information. Does Oblina have that? No, she does not. So here's what we're going to do. I keep changing the way that we're doing this. Okay, that's one river. So we're actually going to delete that layer real quick. And what we're going to do is we are going to adjust the opacity here. We're going to duplicate that layer. We're going to hide that one. And then we're going to bring this one back at that. And then we're going to fuck around with this one's size and placement. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, stop it. Okay, now I can fuck with that. Nice. Nice. So I'm actually going to line it up here, I think. And we'll do that. And then the rest will match up just fine. Okay, so now we'll go back to this fourth layer and we're going to do the Oblina area and then we'll match it up as best we can with, you know, we're going to go in here. Actually, hold on. I know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I mean, don't worry. Trust fall with me here. Okay. Trust fall with me. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do this. What is happening to our pen? What the fuck is going on? Why is it doing that? Okay, got it. Help? What has happened to our pen? Oh, stabilization is crazy amount. I'm out of ink, lol. There we go. That fixed it. Stabilization just got like rocked. So I think Sister B, do you remember that map I showed you? Can I put that world here? Because I think you said for my salt flats and shit, it's got to be surrounded by mountain, right? This is a conversation I should have with you on a call so I can explain things without spoiling things for everybody. I'd like to put my Gollum story here, I think. It can be its own thing, but also it'd be super neat if I could just plop it. Oh, you know what? Holy fuck, bitch. Why didn't you think of this sooner? I don't know, because I was not thinking about it. it can be here, but it wouldn't be here. It would be by the wound. Oh my God, duh. Of course it would be. Oh my God. They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my God. Yeah, you could your salt flats would be here. That's what I was thinking, man. When I was like, man, this could be its own place, but also it could be, it could be here. I was imagining down in this area, especially because I know what's happened to this area, right? Like from here onward, like all this area in here. Fuck, man. Cool. How you guys doing? You always get so quiet during art streams, which is like fine, obviously. But I can never tell if like, is this a chill, enjoyable quiet? Has everyone left? I'm not really constantly talking the way that I normally do, but I am still a little bit of a chatterbox, I think. I'm assuming everybody's just chilling and having a good day. The former, I imagine. Yeah. So I have this kind of, for the Golem story that I was working on. I kind of had this idea of, I want to tell a dystopian corporate cyberpunk story, but in a fantasy setting. I was like, just for fun, just because I think that would be fun to write. And I haven't written in a very long time, and I just want to give myself something, to do and to look forward to creatively that doesn't have too much pressure on it. Working and lurking. Okay. I want to talk about the thing so much, Arthur, but I can't. But I am so fucking excited. Like a Shadowrun type deal. I'm not sure, Gary. I've never played Shadowrun. But I just wanted to write something that, that kind of felt, I don't want to say stereotypical, but like stereotypical, and just so I could do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, crazy. It doesn't have to be attached to, we got a plan, Arthur. That's so good. We had a plan, Arthur. I just wanted to do something that maybe wasn't, attached to anything that I care too much about, if that makes sense. So that way there wasn't too much pressure on the creation process. Like if I write a shit story, who cares? So I was like, I don't want to put it in Din because I care too much about Din that I'll get stuck, And then I was like, but also if I just left it open that I could put it in Din when I'm done, that would be super cool. Because I love Din and I'd love to, there's so much of Sula's Theria that I haven't done yet. It'd be cool if I was, in a way, building that out, right? All right, I have to increase the... Oh, shit. Damn it. There's no way I can get those lines any darker, huh? I don't know what she had in mind here, but... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one, you goof. Nothing really. Same deal. Okay. The problem being you then become attached to. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, you know, you get too attached, and so therefore you don't want to... Let me just zoom out here so I can see what's happening. Okay, I see what this is now. Okay, got it. You know, the problem is you become too attached, and then you're like, oh my God, and then the perfectionism stuff kicks in, and... And I just really wanted to create without that fear, or without the, you know, perfectionism piece really coming to play. Like, fuck off, I'm busy. The more I began to work on it, the more I began to fall in love with the story, and the more I was like, well, and the characters and everything, and I was like, well, this, I really kind of want to put this in the world that I'm already working on, just because I think that would be cool. So if I can find a spot for it, I'd like to do that. And it, truthfully, it doesn't even need to be a large area either. So I think I could do something very close to the wound, if not here in this area. Oof, bitch! That looks awesome! We're gonna do something fun here too. Like, I feel like I feel like Sister B was maybe thinking about doing this, and then I can't tell if she was drawing that line or changed her mind, or we're gonna do some jagged pieces down here. Sister B, is this okay? Yeah, that's cool as hell. Cool! That looks awesome! Just realized my stream was behind. Oh, really? Just trying to get some work done before the show. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's Tuesday. I gotta figure out something to do with these ears, guys. I need your help. I have these wonderful goblin ears, right? But to keep them on properly, I need this spirit glue, but then the spirit glue didn't come off. So I had to shower like twice and then scrub my face, and I just refuse to do that every week. So I need to figure something out about these ears, man. PB, how does your face change shape to accommodate tooth? I use a filter on Snapcam that squishes my face this way and makes my eyes slightly bigger. So it is, I use that, and then I also obviously have, you know, some cosplay elements like the ears, and I give myself some weird bags, some lines under my eyes to give the illusion of that skin. Can you do like a headband? You know what, Polly? That's fucking brilliant. I might glue them onto a fucking headband. Rolo said it first. I'm sorry. Rolo, I just gave credit to your thing to somebody else. I'm so sorry. I refuse to shower more than once a week. No, random. I mean, I don't want to feel, my face felt sticky and everything. And I just I had to shower like 2 times immediately after the show and it wasn't good enough. And then still scrub my face and I still had this stupid spirit glue. But the idea of putting it onto a headband is brilliant. I don't think I have a headband at the moment that I can use today, but I will get one. I will walk to the corner store and I will do that. And that is exactly what we will do. We will just glue them onto a headband, essentially kind of like this, right? And then you just, oh, that's great. I actually didn't recognize you when you came on the first table story, even though I've been in streams so many times. Oh, wait, really? What did you see me on first? What character was I playing? Was it Toof? Because that's cool. I'm so excited for today, you guys. Like, you know, also, is everybody caught up? Because I have so many questions. I don't know what to expect for today. I think Psyche rated your stream a while back. No, regular PB streams. Oh, you didn't recognize me here. Because I'm always wearing some weird costume. That is totally fair. That is totally fair. Waiting for the 2-hour dinner scene. Spoilers. Did I spoil something? Did I say something that was a spoiler? I don't think I did I? I'm sorry. What did I say? You're about to discuss the last scene. Oh, yeah. I just have so many fucking questions, you know? Like, you're right. I was about to be like, how? How would I say this? Where are we? I don't know where we are. And I'm fucking so excited. You bastard. Yeah, that's the other thing on these days, on these Tuesdays. I can't do too much. And I can't wear like makeup and stuff for this stream because I have to do like crazy. I was trying to get a bald cap for Toof as well because Gusto are hairless, which is why in the session zeros you'll see me testing out a bald filter, which was hilarious, and I am sad, you know, that it didn't work out in the end. But I think, and those of you who've seen the session zero, probably, I don't know if you agree, but I think we can all agree that the one I ended up going with is probably the best one, because it just does a weird thing to the face. Oh wait, am I still in the right spot? I am. Okay. Wait, I actually have no idea if we are. We need to double check our work. I'm just going to follow this whole line, I think, until we get to right here, actually. This is, man, that instinct kicking in there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to erase this line here. Am I on the right one? Yes. Why are you not? Oh, wow. Okay. Right there. Fuck yeah, kids. Maybe Tooth wear wig? No. Will you wear wig? No, they have no hair. And I got a bald cap, but it just like did not work. It looked weird. And I mean, I already have the thing where the ears, I'm going to have to, I think, put like some sort of, whatchamacallit? Like foundation or something on those ears because they don't match my skin tone. And I mean, technically, Tooth's skin is gray. Like a grayish lavender almost. Okay, cool. Cool. I just imagine the hair as a hood anyways. That's what Brad said. He was like, if you slick it back, which I do, you know, I slick it back and I wear that black cowl hood thing. And I think you can just imagine it a little bit. Okay. That part is done. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So now we want to hide this one, right? Because this one is our, yep. And this one's our additional. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the islands and then we can delete this layer. Right? I'm just going to come in here. We'll do these. Whoop. We gotta fix it. Oh, Jesus. I wasn't expecting it to be that fucked. Good Lord. Okay. Cool. I'm so excited. I also have Merg's got me this new app, you guys, or new game on Steam called like Co-work Together, where you get to create like an avatar. Sit back, bitch. Where you have like a little avatar and then, sorry, I was talking to myself, but you also need to sit up straight. You probably also need some water. You want to go get yourself some water real quick? How much water have you had today? The nag you didn't know you guys needed, huh? How's that? Welp, can't drink water today now because somebody said to. I mean, I didn't actually. I said, you probably need some water too. How much water have you had today? Do you want to go and get some? Those are the words that I used. Because I know what would work on me and what would not work on me. Is bitch. Get up right now and go get some water. Except I know most of you in the chat that will be fine, just fine. Most of you prefer it if I'm like, bitch, get up right now. What are you doing? Go get some water. I drank some chocolate milk like an adult. Hey, man, I got some strawberry protein shake stuff for when I'm doing like a show or a stream and I haven't had time to make food yet, you know, like on Tuesdays precisely. Okay, I think we can get rid of this now. Yes. Yes. Now the question is, do I want to add in any other little continents here? Actually, no, I like that there's like a little bay there. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that layer. Bam, done. Look at that. Look at that. It's going. It's going. And I do have a strawberry flavored thing. So I'm very... Okay, I've gotten some water. See? It worked. Good job. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now I should also probably do that, huh? Okay, fair enough. You did it, so I will also do it. I'll be right back. We'll zoom out on this cool haberdashery that we got going on here. I'll be right back. I'm also going to get some water. Can't make a hypocrite out of me. Sort of chilly as well in here. All right, I have turned my little heater on. My little fireplace. Okay. Ooh, hey now, how are ya? Hey now. Hey now. Okay. Let's try this shake right now. Live shake trying because it could be terrible and I had to order an entire box. But it looks yummy. Boy, but is it gonna taste yummy? Who the fuck knows? Okay. Oh god, please don't be shit. I had to order an entire crate and I will force myself to have the whole thing. Okay. Oh, I hate that. Okay, I don't hate it, but man, I think chocolate might be a better one. It's not terrible, actually. It's just kind of flavorless, but it is, because it's that like meal, like a full meal. It has that vague chalky, just a tiny bit. I wonder if I could get used to it though, actually, because I'm going in for another drink. Okay. Okay, that's actually not bad. That's a full meal replacement though, because I'm really bad at making sure that I eat before stream. Because what am I gonna do? Like I'm streaming, right? And then it's time to suddenly be on Table Story. So quest accepted, acquired taste. Yeah. Chocolate usually tastes the best. Yeah, I think I'll order chocolate next time. It's that kombucha woman meme. Yes, where she's like, whatever. Hilarious. Okay. Sister B, this is looking good. Here's the thing. Here's going to be the challenge for both of us. At this resolution size, we get 4 layers. But really, I think that that's fine. Because what we'll end up probably doing is we'll select an area and then, go in and do that area. But we'll have the full line art. God, really, what I should do is once this is done, I should take this and kind of move it to where it is and then add the other continents in, right? Is it for D&D or something like this? Yeah, Mike. Pretty similar. Ready for the next Pomo. Just Pomo me. Let's go. Okay. I already, oh geez. I already ran one game, in this called Kingmakers. We're listening to the soundtrack right now. And I do plan to run other games. Well, technically, I've run another offline game in Kesh, which is on the other side of the world. Guys, I'm so excited for Sunday. Listen, and I mean, you guys have brains. You're very smart. Okay? I know that you saw Spoonie in here, right? And then you heard me say, I'm so excited for Sunday. Right? Right? You guys are smart. Okay? Mike made the Spoonie rails, by the way. Oh my God. Hi, Mike. Holy shit. Lies, we are not smart. You are smart. I'm using Incarnate, pricey, but when you handle tools, it's a must-have for RPG map making. Okay, first of all, it's like she's trying to communicate something to us. I'm not allowed to talk about it too much, so I can't. Yet. But Mike in here, Mike Starcorp is the one that made the rails in Blackwater, the railroad that we saw very briefly. Actually, did we see it? Did I show you guys? I did show you guys, right? You guys ended up buying the railroad for us, and I'm pretty sure we showed it the very next day. I was just so fucking overwhelming as to what you've seen and what you haven't seen. But so, Mike, first of all, I fucking love what you've done. GG, it's incredible. Is she blinking Morse code? I'm not. But what I am telling you is I'm very excited for Sunday. If you find any more invisible rocks on the railroad, don't hesitate to open a ticket. I think so far, I mean, we ran a train and it was great. So I don't think we have to worry about that too much. Did we buy all 4 railroads? It's kind of a waste without all of them. What do you mean, Crow? Monopoly joke. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. Just went right over my head. Also, to answer your question about Incarnate, that is what WAC is using for the map for Genesis and some of the other stuff that we're doing for Table Story. And it's great. I love Incarnate, but it, it's like stamps and terrain tools, and I just wanted to do something that was like hand drawn. That's what Sister B and I both decided we kind of wanted to do that look. That's the look that we wanted for this world map. And I mean, you ain't gonna see this on Incarnate, like Incarnate's fine. It's just a very particular look, right? And we just wanted to go for hand drawn style here, so that's what we're gonna do for this project at least. Okay, so we need to looking good, bitch. Looking good. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Is it on the reflection of her glasses, maybe? What is? Can you guys see what I'm working on? I mean, people do incredible stuff with Incarnate as well. Like, part of it is too, I don't really know how to use the tool that well. But wax maps are crazy. And so I think for when we do Fialis, which is the continent that I'm kind of in charge of, for Solmira, then we'll use Incarnate because they all have to match. And Brad also did his map in Incarnate as well. And we just kind of want them to all have a very cohesive vibe for that world that we're building. But this one is all free and clear. Do whatever the fuck we want. I'm too zoomed in. No reason I need to be that zoomed in. You play D&D, Mike? That's exciting. Also, do I have a mod in here that can VIP Mike real quick? I am a forever DM. Oh no! But also, yes! I am also sometimes a forever DM. I'm very lucky in that I'm very lucky in that sometimes I do get to play. Like today, for example, I'm a player today. But I know that feeling. I am forever DM. As in nobody ever else will GM, so I've gotta be the one. I will pilot the Ava. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions now if you're okay, if you're not too busy to answer. If you just need to like lurk and get to it, then by all means. But what do you play? Is it like 5e? Have you been playing for a long time? Did you play 3.5? Like I have so many questions. I'm assuming it's 5e. This song fucking slaps, dude. Jesus Christ. We've been listening to it for a while. I'll change it in a second because I know we've been listening to it for a while and I'm fine with that. Like, I can listen to shit on repeat for hours and hours and only realize it after, right now. It's too much for writing. Okay, fair. Sorry. Okay. That's fair. But I'm assuming if you're doing map making, you're kind of doing your own world. So that's very cool. That's very cool. I run a tabletop RPG or like D&D channel called Table Story with my my brethren. Which is kind of what we're waiting for today. Tuesdays, we just started a new show. Literally, there's only been one episode so far. Today will be episode 2. So if you guys haven't seen episode 1, don't worry. You can drop in on this episode. I'm telling you right now. It's pretty cool. And then we improv, obviously, in the episodes. So that's today at about 2:00. So in about an hour. And I'm playing a character that is a custom species that I made for this setting that we're in. They're called the Gesto. And they are a mix between, like, lore-wise anyway. I don't think anyone in the world that we're in is aware of this, but from a third removed perspective meta, we all know that lore-wise, I mixed them with fae or fairy mythology and dragon mythology. So I kind of tried to make a new spin on a loot goblin. Oop. Whoops, I fucked that up, but I kind of like it, so we're going to leave it. Happy accidents. And then I'm going to change the song. Sorry, I forgot. I was like, I'm going to change the song, and then I got distracted. Hey, SK, how are you? The one time I tried to DM for PB, she guessed all my plot twists. Oh, no! I fucking loved that game, dude. It was so good. It was so good. And then I read the book immediately after that you recommended that I read, and I was like, your campaign was better. I mean, the book was good, don't get me wrong, but I liked you had just this very cool mystery vibe you set up. I just got back from a week plus a work trip. That's exciting. Okay, I ran some ready settings like Light and Lost Mine, and I ran a few sessions of Dragon Isle. Oh, that's exciting. That's very cool. I prefer doing my own worlds generally. Yeah, there's quite a lot of freedom in that, I think. I love Toof and the Gesto as a whole. I can't wait to learn more about them. I know, me too. Me too. Me toof. Changing the music, peeps. Right. And then we're also just going to have more of our little meal because we've only got an hour to have this. Ooh. Okay, this is like guys, I'm not even kidding you. I pulled up the jamming program that I use for sound. So this is just the Kingmaker's soundboard here. What is this? It says Haunted Forest 2. You guys remember this episode? I sure shit do. Ooh. I'm creeped out. No thanks. Fudge! Listen, okay? I will probably make some shitstorm, but D&D 5e 2024. Oh, Mike, I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. We're playing the 2024 version like on Tuesdays now, today. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. I agree with you 100%. Also, I was telling you guys about fudge, right? I love fudge. I have never met somebody that I feel like... Fudge and I, it's not like we've had a million conversations or anything like that, right? But I just know we're the same. I know that there is the way that we create is similar. I know the things we care about are similar, except for the one big thing, right? Is that he doesn't like dark. And I'm like, how can you not like dark? And he's like, well, I'm German and I can't stand the show in German. And I'm like, well, I don't care. It's very good. What's wrong with you? I don't understand. And also he likes Mindhunters. Or whatever the fuck the show was called. The show was fine after the first episode, but why doesn't he like it in German? I don't know. I'd have to ask him again, but I don't know why, but he just doesn't like watching. He was a big Mindhunter pusher. Yeah, that's right. It was, yeah, it was good memes though. It was good memes. But anyway, he made this song that we're listening to right now. He made a lot of the Kingmakers soundtrack. Mindhunter is good as long as you watch the PB edition. And what does that mean? PB, what do you mean the PB edition? I went and I re-edited the first episode because I hated it so much. And then I fixed it. It's actually good if you watch the PB edit. I don't know if I still have it on my computer. I probably have it somewhere. Hold on. I'm going to look for it. Hold on. There's no way I still have it, right? I probably deleted it after we watched it. I'm looking. I'm searching the 7 hard drives. I miss those days. Which days? The Mindhunter days? The days where I could pull up the first episode of Mindhunter and rant about it on Netflix without getting in trouble? Yeah, me too. Check downloads 8, downloads 2, more files, downloads. That's scary how accurate that is, David. I'm so excited for our hard drive cleaning subathon, you guys. Somebody should just send the edit to Netflix so they realize how superior it is. Oh my God, guess what I learned today? Oh no, we hate that. We gotta fix that. Guess what I learned today? Oh no, we hate that. We gotta fix that too. I learned that the Netflix show Queen's Gambit, who's based off of a real person, by the way, they added a line at the very end that was inaccurate. They just threw in a line that something like she hadn't played against men or something like that in real life, which was just absolutely false. And so she fucking sued them for like $2 million. And won? I like could not believe it. Imagine making a fucking entire show about this woman and then just somebody makes an offhanded comment in like a director's version or something like that, or something that was like, yeah, and she didn't even play against any men or something like that. But our fictional version did. Like we had her do that in the show because, you know, to make her cooler or whatever. And then she like sues them and is like, actually, I played against, you know, over 74 men by the year, whatever. And I won several of which were grandmasters. I'm like, yo, that's fucking crazy. Imagine doing like basically a documentary, a fictionalized documentary, and you don't even know that. Oof. That's crazy. Okay, fair point. I get you. I generally prefer 2024 because I feel like it's a refined system from 2014. Yes, you get subclass at level 3, whereas before it was dependent on the class you are playing. However, overall, you feel more heroic and powerful as a character and you have more opportunities. The entire monster manual got a huge boost, so if you're scared of your character being too OP, they are also OP. Check Simple Shadows. What they do to you every turn on hit. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm going to write that down for when I run Don't Die again. Guys, the way that I'm going to fucking murder whack Steven, okay? I have it all planned out in my head. All right? Every single time he wins a combat, I'm spawning a Revenant. And it will scale with his level. And it will target him directly. All right? Rip whack for sure. It is going to be... My next show is going to be the many deaths of whack. All right? The whack of many Stevens. Holy shit, dude. Okay. He has activated Pure Murderberry. All right. I cannot believe he killed my character. Okay. I loved her. She was hilarious. 100% he killed her because that character's chatty. And he hates it. And she just wouldn't shut up, right? 100% that's why. Can I get a word in? That's 100% why he did it. He was like, I'll teach you. He would have killed Toddles if he could have gotten away with it. I'm convinced. Murderberry, yeah. Hello, Tuesday. Tuesday. Are you free on Sunday? Tuesday. Please tell me you're free on Sunday. Clear your entire day. I don't know what time, but I'm assuming around 10 a.m. Eastern, if you can get up that early. You, me, Fist, Trench, Brad, anyone else who is free and available for a super secret project. We're doing a thing on Sunday. It's surprises. You have no idea. But you want to be there. Trust me, you want to be there. You want to be there. I will ping you a reminder. That's the other thing you guys don't know. I'm like, mark your calendars for Sunday. But even the people I'm inviting to Sunday don't know what's going on. It's surprises all around. I shall. Okay, you too, Dinah. I'm going to try to make it. Yep. There is no way we need to be this zoomed in for the map making, you guys. If you're sad about your character dying, play Call of Cthulhu. No, I know Call of Cthulhu is crazy. One day we'll do a Call of Cthulhu show, but it's got to be Brad. Right, guys? Like, come on. It'd be so good. God. Can I convince him to play anything other than fucking 5e? Not that that's bad or whatever, but you know what I mean. I've been trying, guys. I've been trying for years. All right? One day it will happen. And when it happens, we'll all be very excited, okay? It will happen. I don't know. I trust you with terror. Yeah. I do like my horror games. Okay. Oh my God. Did we do it? Did we do it? I think we have done it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Sister B. I don't need to be doing it like this.
Then I think I'm gonna talk like this.
Toof! Oh, I was looking at the screen. I've seen something else like this in another campaign where a creature basically served as a time limit. It was constantly following them. And every time it caught up, if they killed it, next time it'd come back stronger. Oh, that's super fun. I'll be an hour late. Oh, yeah. That Tuesday, we'll be going for a while. And who knows if everyone will be there even at 10 a.m. But I think Brad and I are going to aim for that time. Oh, we got to fix that. I just found it. Guys, it's been searching this entire time and it just came through with Mindhunter. But I don't know if it's got the re-edited version. This is absurd. It's probably in the same... That's crazy. I didn't even realize it was still searching. Holy fuck. That's crazy. It's a Resolve file, so it must be the edit. Oh, I didn't even think to check to see if I still have the edit in Resolve. There's no way. I fucking deleted that shit. Right? What am I looking at? Whoa. Okay. Again, far too zoomed in. Okay, Sister B. There isn't anything to follow here, so I'm just going to go. Oh! Mindhunter, here we go. Did we find it? No, this is all Resolve stuff. And it's in a cache folder. Backups. I'm just fucking drawing here. That's kind of weird looking. Can I do a little island down here? Let's fix this actually. So it's not the same. Yeah, let's do like a little blob here. Okay? What's happening? Why aren't you blobbing? What? It's like, bitch, I'm trying to save you from yourself. It did that thing again, I bet. Where it just like randomly brought the amount back up. Blob. I'll put a blob there. Okay. Looking good. I once told my GM while car chase I drive fast but not fast enough to roll, as I was too scared. Second COC session ever for me. Oh, that's similar to Unknown Armies then, right? Those of you who've played Call of Cthulhu, where you have to have a drive stat. Okay, the strawberry thing has grown on me. I'm into it. Okay. The fuck am I hearing right now? Holy shit. Sounds like somebody's losing their mind. Okay, let's do a round. What we're going to do is we're going to imagine that this part of the continent down here broke off. So what I'm going to do is just kind of very loosely follow, because erosion is a thing. Damn, baby. Nice. Fun. Okay. Now, now we go back through, I think, and do So we only have 4 layers. So I think what I'm going to do, I want the, oh, we didn't do this down here. Let's do that. Okay, we're almost done. And by almost done, I mean, we have almost completed the outline. Oh, fuck. And then we're going to need to make a copy so that we can send this to Sister B. And I'm going to play Fudge's second ambient track. Bro just gets me, man. This is, you know what it is. Guys, this is the shit I listen to when I grocery shop. This is it, isn't it? This is the vibe of like, oh, that tonal droning horror music that I listen to while I grocery shop. The craziest thing about these two, I don't know why the loop is catching like that. The craziest thing about these two is that, like, I commissioned him for a bunch of music for Kingmakers, right? And then he was like, I did these. I don't know if you want them. But they just came out of my brain as I was working on it. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This is excellent. Yes. And he's like, you know, it's just an ambient loop. But I'm like, but I'm a GM. That's exactly what I need. I just need that ambient music that plays in the background while I'm describing the woods or whatever it is that's happening in the game. Oof. Creepy shit, man. That like tension drone. Ugh. Speaking of Fudge, though, we gotta listen to... Hold on. Oh, this is so good, dude. You're killing me. I want to find the one... Oh, I did love that one. I used that one a lot. Let's listen to his fucking battle theme, dude. Is it this one? Not that one. This one is also very good, but... Which one's the one I'm thinking? This one. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This was the first thing he sent me. I'll turn it up. Get the fuck out. What the fuck? It's gonna get me like up and walking around because it's so good. Hold on, we gotta turn it up, guys. We gotta turn it up. It's so good. So he sent me this. Hold on, I'll tell you after. My audio program is doing that. Sorry, I don't know why that popping is happening. Everything comes at a cost. Bro, I can hear it in my head. Because I wrote that to this song. So, motherfucker sent me that. Okay, first of all, motherfucker sent me that. And then I was like, holy shit, I have to use this at a very particular moment. I can't use that. I have to use that for episode 2. You know, or episode 3, whatever episode that was where that thing happened. You know what I mean? Like I have to use it at that moment, because it was just so incredible. And I forget what I told him, you know, the vibe that I wanted, but I know that he was waiting for a particular like vocal library to come out so that he could do this kind of like choral vibe. And I remember that it took a while, and he was like, I'm still waiting for it. You know, please don't, you know, give up on that, or, you know, waiting for me. And I was like, yeah, man, you're good. We got time. And then he sent me that, and it's like, I'm so glad we waited for that library. And I was like, holy shit, that is incredible. That is incredible. Can I love bomb you and then leave immediately before you can return it? No. Mindhunter's terrible. Have you watched Mighty Nine? I haven't. I still say that there was a song you used during the pre-show commercial time that hasn't been released. Oh, really? What does it sound like, Dead Mind? Pre-show commercial that I haven't released yet. I mean, I have everything here, so if you kind of have an idea of what the vibe was, I can look for it. I don't know. Pre-show commercial time, like during one of the, this is gonna trigger Miranda. I'm looking. Pre-show. Some of my, listen, you know how we always joke about like, you know, PB and the mic cover and all this crazy stuff. But I love that when I do weird, crazy stuff like that, you guys always pick up on it. You know, like we joke that, oh, we got to pay attention to what PB's doing and, you know, all the signs and stuff. But when I do weird shit, like play the Nocturne theme lower and slower, and you guys are like, wait, that sounds so familiar. What is that? And then I remember saying to Fudge and Zen, so both of them worked on the OST for this. I remember being like, hey, I need you to sneak the Nocturne song. I need you to sneak the melody into this. And he did it. He just fucking did it, dude. Oh, it's so good. So it's sort of already started, but you're about to hear it very clearly here, I think. Scandalous. It's so good, dude. Fucking flawless. So good. I need this to be... I know where it's like, nobody should be drawing at this resolution, and here we are making our pen size smaller. Anyway, I love Fudge. He killed it with the music. I just like creating with people who kind of create the same way that I do. You know, they're either really passionate or, you know, they kind of just like let themselves like, maybe this is weird. Omo. Oh, we're at 118. Okay. Like, maybe this is weird, and I've told Fudge this too. I feel like there's certain, either whether it be musicians or physical artists or digital artists or whatever, but I feel like you can kind of tell when they are in there, if that makes sense. Like you can tell when somebody's created something and you can feel them or their love or their passion in it. That probably sounds insane, but I feel that with the things that he creates. I really just feel like he's talking to you. Or, you know, like when we were, I mean, you guys are Spoonie, you guys are still in here. When we were walking around and looking at what you had made, it was like, oh man. You know, you can just tell, I feel like sometimes. I mean, it's this whole idea that like a part of you or, you know, your spirit or whatever you believe in, something of you, your essence is left behind when you make something. It's kind of cool. I get that with Fudge a lot. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, right? Sorry, I just realized that the volume is incredibly loud still. My bad. I'll turn that down. Do we have... I'm going to see if I can find... during the mid-break. Because, sorry, can I ask a follow-up question? Because Kingmakers didn't have a break. I did a video for every break. That was a crazy project. I can't believe that was so ambitious. That was insane. Every week would be nearly a new video for a long time. And then eventually I couldn't keep up with it anymore, but went for a fairly long time. So you mean during that? During one of those, you mean? And do you remember if it was before Manhattan or after? God, I wish for a guy to write music for my campaigns. I can introduce you to Fudge. He's incredible. He's like, we're listening to his stuff right now, but he also made albums for Wild when we were doing Wild RP. Casualty of War, yep, for sure. Let me see if I can pull that up as well. His stuff that he did for Red Dead RP was crazy. Listen, okay, I'm just a huge fan of Fudge. Bro. Okay, this might be a little loud, actually. Hold on. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that in your ear. Yo, what? Ah, I love this song. When Table Story was live, but before the show actually started. I'll look, Deadmind. That actually helps a lot. That actually helps me narrow it down. Shut the fuck up. This tickles my brain. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. It was posted on YouTube, Mike. I'll send you the link, or I'll send it to Arthur, and Arthur can send it to you. But you can also search. You can try searching Fudge Red Dead Redemption. Guys, what did he call the album? I've just forgotten. Brain fart on what he called it. Those high-pitched tonals. Fudge, fuck off! That's so good. This whole OST is so good. Yeah. Does this genre here have a name? Fudge. This is Fudge. I don't know if it has a name, but he does shit like this, right? With that, like, oh, really intense. And then he's got like this one, which I also really dig. He just made a bunch of really incredible, like, role play music. I think technically, Deadmind, what you're looking for is underscore. Because he will do stuff that doesn't really necessarily have a very heavy driving melody, or if it does, it's meant to be underneath a film or underneath dialogue. So that's a lot of at least what he's done here for this project. His second, so he did two of them. God, what were they called, guys? What did he call the albums? I think Redemption. It's Redemption and Redemption 2. So if you just search Fudge Redemption on YouTube, it should come up. Oh yeah, we also should have links. You're correct. There you go. But they are on YouTube. It is on YouTube as well. And for the second album, he was like, which is what we're listening to right now. He said, I did a little bit more. It might not be good for underneath roleplay. And I listened to it and I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? This is incredible. We used it for Delilah and Guarma and all that stuff. Oh my God. Shut the fuck up with this. Honestly, whether Fudge is doing commission music or music just for fun, it's all been amazing. Yeah. I use that for sessions already. Yeah, that's my boy Fudge. Small world, huh? Small world. Yeah, so Fudge and I met through Pony Punch, hooked me up with Fudge, and then I commissioned Fudge for Kingmakers, and then Fudge was watching some RP of the Rhodes crew, and then was like, "Hey, I'm making some music for you." If you want it. And I was like, "Bitch, yes. Anything that you make, buddy." Take my money. If I, seriously, so in the power fantasy of winning the lottery, right? And just having like a high budget all the time, one of the first things I would do is I would put Fudge on retainer. And I would be like, just go, live your life, make music, and we'll use it. Just live your best life, bitch. Quit your office job and just make music. You know? I could be one of those old school, noble folk, filthy rich patron that pays somebody to just make art. That's what I would do if I had the cash. Gosh, the dream. I know, right? And we would do that for artists too, but that would be such a fun thing to do as well. Is to be able to be like, hey, we've got 3 musicians and 3 artists that are on, kind of paid to live on retainer. And then when shit comes up, we can be like, hey, there was this funny meme on this episode. Can you draw something for this? And then they, or they just make stuff. Same, but my artist would be Table Story. Yeah. I mean, it's the same vibe, right? Okay, I know not everyone likes this type of droning horror music, so don't worry, I will change it. Sorry, it's going to be an abrupt stop here because it's the type of... Oh yeah, what's this? Kingmakers. Back to Kingmakers. Oh, do you want the lore behind how this song got made? So I sent him a trailer. I sent him a video, and I was like, this is kind of the vibe I'm going for the trailer, with these like fast cuts and shit like that. And I had a royalty-free song that I was using just to get the vibe out for what I wanted. And so I like sent him the trailer. And he fucking replied back like 2 days later with a supercut. So he basically took the other music out, used the trailer, and was like, I made this. What do you think? And I was like... okay. Okay, bitch. Like, I was already going to, commission him to work on stuff, but I guess he was like, I just want to show you what I can do. I was like, okay, well, you nailed it. That's the vibe. Thank you so much. That's crazy. So fucking good, man. What's this one? Ah, yes, this one's good too. I mean, they're all good, but... Jude! Yeah, I just work with Fudge for everything. Oh, Fudge also did the music for Mirth. He just gets me, man. I can say weird shit to him. Like, I can say weird shit like, this is the nature of the show. This is the vibe. This is the hidden meaning. And he'll come back to me with like, oh, so the flute represents this and then this and that. And I'm like, yep, perfect. No one will ever know, but we know. That's all that matters. That shit's awesome. Zentir is like that too. Hey guys. I'll never... nailed the soundtrack for the Paladin game without going too far into Latin choir territory. Exactly. That's what I told him. I was like, isn't that funny that that's actually what happened? I think I want to run a game. I want to run a game about paladins. How did that happen, dude? That is exactly how that happened. And I remember the meeting too for Kingmakers where I was like, hey guys, you can do whatever you want. You can play whatever you want, but I actually think it would be super dope if everyone was a paladin. Maybe we had one mage. It happened because of spite. No, because originally I think I wanted to do like a Lord of the Rings style game. PB will never run a paladin. Yeah, that's true. And then I did. I also played a paladin as well. Good shit, dude. Fuck, man. Oops, everyone will be a paladin, I guess, for this. There was a reason for that, though. I just kind of really wanted to... I had a vibe. And also, I wanted to put Mergs in a game. We are way too zoomed in. But it looks good zoomed down. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. Holy shit, you guys. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yo, look at that. It's looking so good. Oh, that was a full, beautiful loop there. Yay. Ay, ay, ay. I love it so much. Oh, also, we were speaking about Zentir is really good at that too, right? About me just telling him weird shit and then he'll go away and he'll make something incredible to use for the show, which he did for Dumb, you guys. He did that song without knowing that we were basically, that I was pulling our office, that it was Dumb. He didn't know that we were running Dumb yet. And he made the perfect like Alder song. I was like, holy shit, dude. You don't even know what the show is yet. And you don't know how perfect this is. It's so good. But he did something where I kind of said to him, this is the vibe of this person. If you would do a cool like other instrument, like different instruments for each person, that would be super cool. I like that shit. I like that shit a lot. Whoop. Let's fix that. Holy shit, that actually really worked, guys. This like meal thing? I'm not even hungry. This is great. Okay, let's see if I can figure out what song I played before the show started. Not that one. I feel like if I saw it, I would know immediately. Hey, Floral. That's not my handwriting. That's my sister's handwriting, but I do appreciate it. Hey, Tessa. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for that resub. Dropping in for my once in a blue moon. Hello. Well, hello. Do I want to click on this? I don't think we want to click on that. It says eerie breath. So it can be one of two things, an actual scary breathing sound or a not so scary breathing sound. So we're not going to click on that. Ooh, what's this one? Yo! Guys, do you know what that is? No way am I revealing this right now on this stream. Okay, so there's an episode where they go into the woods, right? And there's a lot of sound happening in the background. Something layered in is this. Do you know who that is? You know, oh, that's creepy. Do you know? It's Dan doing his Theo voice. Yeah, it says Theo Abyss on it. I was like, whoa, what? So Theo, yeah. So there's like a moment where, you know, they go into the woods and crazy shit's happening. And I reached out to Dan and I was like, hey, do you remember what Theo said in the woods when he thought he saw somebody? Do you remember that moment where Theo was in the woods and he thought he saw somebody moving around in the woods and we never answered it? Yo, I need you to do it right now. And so he sent me that. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. I don't know what Kingmakers episode that is, but it was just a secret. It was just a secret nod to that. Very cool. Okay, I'm looking for this song for you. Because I know how frustrating that can be to not know what was being played. Again, I feel like I might be able to find it. I think I would recognize the title. It's not this one, right? We use this a lot. You recognize this song. Oh, it's this one. Right? I mean, we use this song all the time. Surely it's not this one, is it? That. Are you kidding me? I use this song all the time, Deadmine. It's Voyage by Kyle Preston. You're welcome. It's probably on Spotify, and now you can listen to it on repeat until you die like I did while I was writing the show. You're welcome, my sweet. I'll crank it for you. finally found, it should be on the Spotify playlist for Kingmakers. Just because I know I used it. So that's how short it was. It just loops. Isn't that crazy? Such a good track. Yeah. There are a couple of them that I'm like, yeah, I recognize this right away. What's this one? Hey 4B, how are ya? Welcome in. I mostly stream on Twitch, but I have a couple of... Oh man, I fucking love this song. I have a couple of community members who can't watch Twitch at work anymore. So now I stream to YouTube also, but welcome in. So if you hear me talking to people, it's because I'm talking to people over on Twitch that you can't see because Twitch won't allow me to put the... Oh, actually, you can see. You can see the chat. It's Twitch folks that can't see the YouTube chat because Twitch doesn't want to let me put both chats up on the screen even if they're separated. Absurd. Silly. Oh god, I love this song, dude. And then the song gets weird. And by weird, I mean Manhattan. I know I'm incredibly late to the party. You arrive precisely when you mean to, Tessa, and it's fine. I see Kingmakers, but I'm curious about the process. Yeah, okay, so here's what happened. So, Kingmakers took place here. Right? We had Blake Guard up here in the left corner. We had Godston Keep, which was featured. And they walked all the way down. Let's see if we can find... Did they go to Dint? They went to Hag's Hollow, which is right here. And then I think they went down to the Straits as well. So they like went down this way towards Blackbird's bed. Hey, look. You see that? That's me. Because in the lore, Blackbird draws this map. That's why I wanted to do hand-drawn. Blue Feather bluff. I don't bluff. So I just like had in my head it'd be very fun to have like a version of the map where he has notes everywhere. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so anyway, Kingmakers took place there. But we're actually working on a full version of that whole continent. So what happened was Sisterberry was working on this map, and then a corrupt and or file save error happened, and she lost all of her line art and was like devastated. And so we're going in and redoing the line art for her so that she, if she feels so inspired to do so, she may continue to work on it without feeling sad. And so that is what we are doing here on this day. And also so that we can work on a version of the map for funsies, because I also like map making. Oh, wait. No, that's terrible. Time, my sweets. We must be getting close. I'm also like working on a story right now that I want to put here somewhere. I think it should go here, right in here. So it has me wanting to T-minus 15 minutes. Okay. Until live time. So it's actually probably 5 minutes until it goes live, and then I can raid in and get dressed. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. That's interesting. This is in Kingmakers. I must not have used it because then I turn around and I use this in Blade Runner. Cool. Cool. We'll listen to this one a couple times here. We'll let it loop. Just because. Thanks for the chill stream. Yeah, managed to catch the end of the stream. Hey, Lemon, how are ya? Yeah, we've still got a little bit of time left. We're working on this map here. I'm so excited to be able to give her the line art too. You know? We've all been there where we've lost work and then just like the project stalls, or you're just like devastated. Every time you think about it, you're like, yeah, but all of my work is gone. So that's what we're doing here. That's the plan. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go over all of the like house line art and stuff, houses and things, but we're going to try. Okay. She may want to do that actually. She may enjoy doing that again, but I don't think she wants to do the whole map again. Also, maybe sometime soon I'll be returning to Din. I thought it would be very cool, actually, and maybe you guys want to do this here. Oh my God, Might, that's incredible. Might, that's wonderful. Hey, listen, everybody. I wanted to share something real quick. I've finally gotten over my fear and I'm working on my original novel. Okay, everyone spam the fucking chat. Hold on. We can't be listening to the song while this is happening. Hold on. Surely I have something, right? Do I have, like... Yeah. Hallelujah music, bitch. Let's go. Spam the emotes, guys, okay? Spam the congratulatory emotes. I'm very proud of you, Might. You know what else? I'm proud of you for coming in here and telling us. Because that, I know, is a whole other... Jesus fudge. Sorry, I got distracted by fudges ripping my heart out. Sorry, that popping is not fudge. I just might need to reload my program. I'm reminded when my homeboy falls and everyone is all crying. Yeah, it does have that vibe to it for sure. I think I may have originally said that as well. Like I wanted to run Miranda in a Lord of the Rings game that wasn't Lord of the Rings. You know, that had this like epic travel journey, all of the things that I normally don't like in D&D. You know, lots of travel. So proud of you, Might. Oh, I think the thought that I had was, oh, hey guys, look. It's a reference to Cerebrum Project. I don't think that... Oh, we're almost out of power on our Apple Pencil today. I was considering getting another one so that if we were going to sit and draw, all day, we'd be fine. But look, Table Story just went live. Perfect. I think telling us is a whole other thing, because now it's like people might ask you and go, hey, how is your project going? Which is a whole other stressor. So I'm really proud of you for doing that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go right over into Table Story. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to morph into a Gusteau. And I will see you guys over there in like 10 minutes when the show actually goes live. So you have about 5-10 minutes to, kind of stretch, get your snacks for the show before the show starts. But we're going to raid over now. So that way I can go get ready. I can put my goblin ears on. I can slick my hair back, all that stuff. So, okay, let's do it. I'm raiding. We absolutely shouldn't say we want to make it a future Bookberry read then. Oh no, don't put that much pressure on him. But if you want, I'm just going to reach out. I'm just going to tag you in the Discord. Because I think it'd be fun. We have a little like creators thing where it's like, hey, I'm working on a thing. You never have to share said thing or whatever, but just being able to check in with each other. Like I can be like, hey, I reached chapter what? Ooh, yes. Okay. You know what I'm saying. Words have left me. I'm turning into a goblin as we speak. Okay, cool. Will do. All right. I am going to raid right now. Why is this not working? Okay, there we go. Super mega! All right, my darlings. We're doing it. Here's our progress for the day. It's pretty good. It's just lines, but hey, it's pretty good. It's lines we didn't have before. Should I put on... Here's a button. I'm pressing the button. It's going to be a Delilah song, but I don't know what Delilah song is going to be. So, ooh, this is a good one. Does it work? Perfect. Yes! Which I ended up using this in Deathless as well. The vaults! The vaults! Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you in like 10 minutes.